Hello, my name is Fernanda and this is Changing Minds to Save the Planet. It has become a new trend to try and save the animals in the ocean by avoiding the use of straws or replacing them with biodegradable options. But is this the only thing we should be doing to save the planet? Today, we're talking about the damage of plastic, global warming, leak of water and gasoline, and diseases from air pollution. Our goal here is to make impact on people, make them conscious about all these points that are affecting the planet. The environment is one of the most crucial aspects from existence of all living things and all humankind. We must be very lucky to live on our planet that gives us all the resources we need for a healthy living and for a safe environment. So, if this is such a precious thing, why are we destroying it? In our graphic shows how temperature has risen over the past 50 years. It also shows the spike from 2017 until now. This is something very frightening, and there are many ways for us to reverse the global warming. The World Count 2014 facts: 5 trillion plastic bags are produced yearly. Plastic will only start degrading after 700 years and will only fully degrade in 1,000 years. Only 1% of plastic bags are recycled worldwide. We, as citizens of this country, can do plenty to help the pollution and global warming. We can change our habits. If we intend to make bigger difference, we should spend petitions to the government. One example is the production of plastic supplies, such as plastic bags. We are aware that there are a lot of businesses that produce plastic supplies and a lot of families living from this. But if we don't stop the production of plastic soon, there will be no planet for us to take care of. We can decrease the demand so they produce less every day. How do we do this? Take your reusable bags to the supermarket or use boxes. Do not buy products that comes in plastic covers. By doing this, you'll probably eat better. No processed food, make your own at home. Process less trash. Plastic bags are not the only issue. Sometimes we focus just on the things that we think are the major issue. But there are a lot of plastic products that cause as much damage on the environment, such as straws, plastic bottles, disposable plates, cups and cutlery, coffee cup lids, plastic shopping bags, and packaged products. Sometimes we're not conscious about what we use in our daily life and the damage we're causing to the environment. For example, when you go to a restaurant and ask for a beverage, instead of drinking it with a straw, try to avoid it and drink it without the straw. Talking about plastic bottles and coffee cup lids, I have a question for you. How could we avoid using them? I'll give you the solution. Whenever you go to buy a beverage with a plastic container, you should instead carry your own bottle, that you can reuse it. This way, we can reduce the consumption of plastic containers. I know that this is very simple solutions, but this is what it is all about. Like the phrase that goes like this: small things make huge impacts. Many times we don't believe in this because it sounds so irreal, but this is the only and simplest ways you can actually create an impact. But you have to believe it and transform ideas and solutions into actions. Together, we can make it work. The country just went through a crisis with gasoline, when the environment was trying to find the places where gasoline was stolen. So they were providing less gasoline per day, and people were lining up to get some gas and had to change their daily routines. This is nothing compared to what we will go through if this happens with water. Gas can help us transportation easy, but it's not indispensable in comparison to water, and we're not doing enough to conserve it. Running the tap while brushing your teeth can waste 4 gallons of water. If you close the tap while you're brushing them, you won't get as much water, and we better start to conserve it. Lack of water can lead to dramatic consequences, and eventually we won't have water supply anymore. Did you know that South Africa, Mexico City, and Cairo are the 3 of most damaged cities and countries with water lack? In South Africa, the taps will be switched off. In Mexico, they lose more than 980 liters of a second due to leaks. And in Cairo, it is increasingly becoming contaminated with untreated agricultural and residential waste. Another issue that we are facing is extreme climate change that affects people, animal habitats. Sometimes it causes hunger because agriculture is not producing enough food anymore due to natural disasters. An unexpected situation in Chicago, facing extreme conditions which have already killed 8 people. The reason it's called polar vortex, an area of low pressure under the North Pole. North America is colder than most parts of Antarctica. Chicago beats 3 of the 4 stations dotted across the vast snowy landscape. I'm going to touch another very important point: diseases caused by air pollution. It's almost impossible for anybody to avoid breathing the polluted air. We're not conscious about how polluted air can affect us. Even healthy people can experience health impacts because of polluted air. This is a serious point because it can even end with your life. We don't even realize how much can polluted air harm yourself. Some types of diseases caused by air pollution is asthma, lung cancer, leukemia, pneumonia, and cardiovascular diseases. We have the point where we affect ourselves by contaminating our world. These illnesses have been created by us. Let's take care of our planet. It's our home. Over the years, humans haven't realized about the importance of this issue. We wouldn't be like this, but unfortunately, we have done what is necessary to reach these conditions. It's not a game, and it can end with the existence of many living things. The change starts with little things. The things we don't realize can affect us and affect our planet Earth. For example, instead of using the car always, even for the little trips to the convenience store, we should go walking. That would be a big benefit for us and for our planet. We have to do something to preserve this planet, to give the next generation a nice place to live like we had. Taking actions starts now, not in 10 years, not in 20 years, which we can contribute with little things to make great changes and a big impact on Earth. Sometimes we don't realize how much impact we can make with these contributions. Changing our habits, it's not easy. It takes time, but with a little daily effort, you will be surprised and satisfied with all the results. Thank you.